I live in a shoebox. I spent $25 on 3 bottles. Taste test. Apparently we're in a hurricane warning. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. Starting a few days in my life vlog because I can and I felt like vlogging. Today's actually Friday, so it's my last day of work for the week before I head into the weekend. So this will be like a day of my life and then like a weekend type vlog, just vlogging over the next few days. I just wanted to start it now because I felt like it. So just logged on to work, checked emails, checked Slack, made sure nothing was on fire that I needed immediate attention. And yeah, I started off my morning by waking up at like 6:45 a.m. because I had an MRI appointment at 7:45 a.m. So I went and got an MRI of my knee. So hopefully I will have answers as to what's going on with that situation by Monday at the latest, she said. She said that they'll send over the scans to my doctor Monday morning, potentially. I hope they send them over today, but if not, Monday morning at the latest. So I should have answers by Monday, if not later on today. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that, like I said before, nothing is actually seriously wrong. It's definitely felt better over the last few days. And like I was trying to explain to my doctor, like it's not that my knee really hurts anymore. It just feels like there's something where it shouldn't be. There's something awkward, something like uncomfortable about my knee at this point in time. I don't really know how to explain it other than to explain it like there's just something feels like it's not right. So we're getting the MRI done just in case. Fingers crossed it comes back clean and they're just like, you sprained it, you're good. But for peace of mind, I'm just getting that done so I don't like make it worse if I did actually do something bad. So I've been up since literally 6:45 a.m. and it's now 11 a.m. so I've been up for like several hours at this point and I feel like a whole day has passed me by. I love waking up early in the morning, but then I just feel like it makes like my work day drag on because I don't get off of work until 7 p.m. so I'm literally like just starting my work day and I feel like I've already had like an entire day prior to that. So that's where I'm at. I moved my desk into my room. If you're like, why are you sitting in the middle of your room? I moved my desk in here because I wanted to just like put on some vlogs today and not sit in that dark area, and like I wanted the natural light and I wanted the air conditioning. I just wanted to mix it up. I do this occasionally just to mix up my routine and make it not feel as boring, for lack of a better word. So I'm working out of my room today for now. I might move it back in there later, but I just wanted to start off my morning by saying hi and welcome back to the vlog. Also, side note, just want to address this. This is not dandruff. I didn't realize that I burnt my forehead when I was on vacation, but apparently I did because it's peeling and I just noticed it this morning. And it kind of grosses me out because it looks like dandruff, but I promise it's not. I just happen to be peeling in quite literally the weirdest possible place that I think I've ever been burned.
That was my nightmare. This meme goes where everything's green, but with a smile.
Alright, long time, no talk. It's actually the next day, like noon the next day. Last night we ended up getting tacos and going to see a movie. It was just like a very chill Friday night, and today I have no clue what I'm doing. I think that I'm gonna start by going to a coffee shop and just treating myself to some coffee. I've been trapped in this apartment literally all week because I can't really do much with my knee, and I was like working really weird hours and all that stuff, so I just feel very trapped. So I'm gonna try to get out of my apartment today, even if it's not to go very far because I can't really like walk that far with my knee. This whole knee situation is really taking like a toll on me because I live in a shoebox, and one of the things about like living in a shoebox is that you need to be able to get out of your shoebox, and if I can't walk, I can't get out of my shoebox, and then therefore I feel trapped, and it's just like this whole spiraling event. But that's enough about that. So I think that this morning, I didn't even mention it's Saturday obviously, I'm gonna go to like a little coffee shop somewhere. I have no clue. I need to do homework, so I'm gonna try to find a coffee shop that has Wi-Fi. I might do, what's the one I always go to? The Puerto Rican coffee shop, 767 676. Those combination numbers. In the coffee shop they have Wi-Fi, they have good coffee. The only thing is that sometimes they're limited on seating, and I don't want to walk all the way over there just to have to turn around and walk back, so that's a little bit of a gamble. I don't know, we'll see. I don't really know. I haven't made a decision yet, but I just got ready for the day. This is my outfit. Let me do a quick OOTD. This is my outfit of the day. This is the black dress that I literally always wear. If you guys have been around for like longer than a month, you probably would have seen this dress multiple times because I wear it all the time because it is just so flattering and it's so comfortable, and it was so cheap off of Forever 21. I think I bought this for literally like less than $15, and I wear it all the time, and it's like gone through multiple washes. The quality is great. It's just overall a very comfy and flattering dress, so you guys have definitely seen that in multiple vlogs at this point. But when I find something that I really like, I just tend to wear it or use it until I can't wear it or use it anymore. And honestly, summer's almost up, so this is gonna go into like my winter storage area soon anyway, so I'm getting a few last wears out of it before I need to put it away for fall slash winter. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because I dropped off of vlogging last night. It was just like a very uneventful day, to be completely honest. Work is just work, and then like I said, we didn't really do too much last night. We went to a taco place that honestly wasn't that great, and then we went and saw a movie. We saw The Jungle Cruise, which was like a very cute Disney movie. It was like very feel good, happy, but we went at 9:40 at night and then didn't get back to my place until like 12:30, so it was a long night and I just didn't feel like vlogging it. Obviously just wanted to spend time with my boyfriend. He is leaving for a week, so we wanted to spend some time together before he leaves. Now it's just me, and I need to find some way to entertain myself or I'm gonna go absolutely crazy. Also, side note before I leave, I bought this corset off of Urban Outfitters because I think this is like the TikTok corset that everyone is freaking out about. I've seen it a few times, but it never registered in my head that this was the actual one. So when I was on the Urban Outfitters website like 2 weeks ago, I saw it and was like, oh, I'm going to Miami soon, like this would be really cute for Miami. But I bought it in a size large, and I just tried it on earlier. I didn't like vlog trying it on, I should have showed it, but I can't tell if it fits me awkward, like if it's too big or if maybe like my tan lines make it look weird. If anyone has this corset top, like let me know if you recommend sizing down. I bought a size large just because I do have a bigger chest, and so it is a bit big like around my waist area, just because I'm not a size large in like my waist area, but I would be a size large in the chest, so it does fit a little bit awkwardly. I don't know. If you guys have this corset, let me know. If you recommend sizing down, if you have like a larger chest, that's like very specific, very niche, but maybe it'll reach someone that has bought this because I just can't figure it out. And it has like these hooks on the back, so it's like very adjustable, but I put it on like the last inner hook so it could be on the tightest setting, and it still like fit really weird. But I feel like if I go down to a size medium, the girls are not going to be very covered, so I don't know. That's my dilemma. I do think it's really cute though. It's in the color chocolate. I'll have a link down below if you want to check it out because I do think that it's like very great quality and it's super cute, but I just don't know if it's like the best option for me. I'm gonna try it on again a little bit later with like an outfit, like a full-on outfit, so I can really get a feel for it, but I don't know. A little bit later and I just got back from being out. My knee is kind of like killing me. I ended up going to Union Square. I just took the subway instead of walked, but that was like a questionable decision because I had to like walk around Union Square to get where I was gonna go. I went to a bookstore. I'll show you the book in a second. And then I went to the Trader Joe's wine store because in New York you can't have like wine and liquor in the same place that you have groceries. It's like a very odd law in my opinion, because in Virginia I don't think you can buy liquor in the grocery store, but you can buy like wine and other products in the grocery store. So the fact that in New York it's separated is like a very odd concept to me. But I've heard amazing things about the Trader Joe's wine store, so it's like a little bit bigger than the section that they would have in the one in Virginia because it's like part grocery store, part wine store, so you can have like a massive wine section. They had some really cool options, so I actually went ahead and picked some up, but like let me show you my book first and then we'll move on to the line. We're gonna start wholesome. So this is the book I got. It's called Sweet Bitter by Stephanie Danler. And it's essentially about a 22-year-old that like moves to New York and is navigating like the new lifestyle. I just thought it would be kind of like fun and potentially a little bit relatable since I'm semi-new to New York, and it just sounded like a very easy read, so I went ahead and picked this up. Just had to change my camera battery because it was flashing. So for the wine lineup, I spent $25 on 3 bottles, which I feel like is such a good price because I'll typically spend anywhere from like $15 to $30 on like 1 bottle of Chardonnay. So 3 bottles for 25 bucks is a steal in my opinion, and I got some like fun different ones to try because normally I just do Chardonnay and stick with what I know, but I decided to mix it up. So the first one that I got is Rosé Pinot Noir 2020. I don't know anything about these wines. I tend to pick wines based off of the price and the way they look, if I'm being completely honest. And I just thought that this one was really aesthetically pleasing and very cute, and it was pretty affordable. The next one that I got is this Adego de Penalva 2020. It's an orange wine, and I've heard a lot about orange wines lately. I don't know like if this is like a trend that's going on or what, but I've never tried an orange wine before, so I'm like very excited to give it a taste. And then this is a $3 bottle of Chardonnay. I cannot believe it was $3. It was literally so cheap, so I'm a little bit suspicious about how this is going to taste, if it's even going to be good, but even if it's not, it was $3, so it's not the end of the world. But it's called Purple Moon Chardonnay 2020 California. I looked it up before I bought it because I was like, there's no way that a $3 bottle of Chard is going to be even remotely good in any way, but it actually has like semi-decent reviews online, so I'm excited to try this one as well. So this is my Trader Joe's wine collection lineup. Like I said, I've never been there before, but it was like a very cool shop. Just overall a weird concept to me though, that you have to separate your wine from your food in New York. I don't really like understand that. Just put them in this little wine rack. I never really, like, this wine rack is never full because I honestly don't really drink that much at home. The only time I ever drink is in like social events. Like I used to drink wine and cider and stuff like that when I lived at home, but since moving to New York, I tend to make it more of like a social situation just because like alcohol is obviously expensive in New York and I just have other things going on, so I never really just drink wine by myself. But obviously I'm like not against it or anything like that, so I decided to mix things up and, you know, buy it for myself. My whole point of that was that this thing has been empty for a while. My boyfriend got this for me for Christmas or my birthday or something, and I think it is so cute. It like matches this aesthetic really well. Typically this is a little bit more organized. It's kind of a hot mess, but the majority of this like section has been empty for a while just because like I said, I don't really drink that much, so I should probably buy like a few more cheap bottles just to fill it up. But I'm also like potentially moving in a month, so I don't want to have to bring everything with me, and I don't want to have to down like 12 bottles of wine in 1 month. It is cute when it's kind of filled up a little bit. I'm getting ready to jump in the shower because it's a little bit later now. It's like 6:30, and honestly I feel a little bit gross and sweaty from being out all day today. I actually just did some laundry a little bit ago and then went and picked up a prescription and then went to Trader Joe's. I just didn't film any of that because I feel like I film me doing laundry all the time, and that's just not entertaining content. So I figured I would do that off camera. You guys didn't have to see me doing laundry for the billionth time. I did that, and then I was just sitting in bed for a little bit and watching TV. I finished this first season of My Unorthodox Life. It's such a good show. If you guys haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's interesting because they almost set it up in the same way that like the Kardashians show is set up. So it's like a reality TV show, but they do a good job of like filming and producing it and putting it together. So it kind of mocks like the Kardashians and reality TV shows like that. I personally think it's really, really good and like very interesting, and it's based out of New York City. So would highly recommend watching that if you haven't seen it before. That's what I've just been doing for the past couple of hours. Now I'm getting ready to take a shower because like I said, I just feel gross and sweaty. And then I'm gonna make dinner and probably pour myself a glass of wine. I'll do like a little taste test on camera and then crawl into bed and watch a movie. I don't have any plans this Saturday night. I'm honestly in like a little bit of a funk slash weird mood today. I have been for the whole week, and I think a lot of that has to do with my knee, and I know I'm gonna shut up about it, but I really underestimated how much of an impact like going on walks, socializing with other people has on like my mental health and my everyday life. Like I genuinely look forward to going on walks 2 or 3 times a day. They truly make my day, and I haven't been able to do that. 1, because of my knee, 2, because my work schedule changed, so I don't really technically get a lunch break anymore, which is like a whole issue in itself. But I think this past week has really taken a toll on me, and then going into this weekend, my boyfriend's gone, the majority of my friends are gone, and I like don't have any plans this weekend. And I've just been trying to like entertain myself and distract myself, which is part of the reason why I went to like the bookstore today, and then I went to the Trader Joe's wine store, and I've been just trying to distract myself because I do feel a little bit lonely this weekend. And I know I talked a lot about this like when I first moved to New York, about how living alone is hard and how it gets super lonely at times just because I don't have a roommate. It would be nice to have you know, like a roommate just to be able to like, oh, like what should we do tonight? Oh, what should we do today? Like all this stuff, and I just don't have that. So I think I've definitely gotten better about feeling less lonely living alone, and definitely gotten used to it, and like I appreciate my space and I appreciate my apartment. But times like this where like all of my friends are gone and my boyfriend's gone, I definitely start to feel those lonely feelings again that I felt at the beginning of when I first moved here. Just like I don't know. I just have moments like this sometimes where I just like feel lonely in my apartment. Don't get me wrong, like I'm very thankful for it, and I'm thankful that it is a learning experience, and I feel like I've grown a lot, and I feel like I appreciate living alone more now. But I do have moments like today, like now, where I am just sitting here, wow, it'd be really nice to have like one other person that I live with, or one other person that I could, you know, spend my time with. Long story short, just feeling like in a bit of a funk today, and I have been for the past week. But I need to take a shower. I currently have things hanging up on my shower rod because I ran out of space on my drying rack. So this is a cute look. I need to figure out what to do with that before I take a shower, because clearly I cannot take a shower with those up there. So I'm gonna figure that out, take a shower, make some dinner, and then I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I don't even think I recorded the final product, and definitely didn't do a review of it, but it was pretty good. I was starving. I was almost so hungry that I just like didn't make dinner. Does anyone ever get like that, or is that just a me thing? Like I'll get so hungry that the thought of having to take the time to make dinner makes me frustrated, so I just won't make dinner. Maybe that's just a me thing. Time to review one of the Trader Joe's wines, and since I've been seeing the orange wine literally all over like TikTok, Instagram, people that I follow that are influencers, I figured it was only proper that this be the first one that I try. So I would like to is this a screw cap? No. I would like to forewarn you guys that I am quite literally the worst when it comes to opening any form of an alcohol bottle. So you guys are gonna watch me. I wish they would have prompted me that that was how you did that, so I didn't have to spend the time doing that. Exhibit A, I'm the worst at opening wine bottles, so you guys are gonna watch me struggle here for a second. I should get one of those like electric wine openers, but I don't even drink wine that often to need it, so. All right, here goes nothing. Okay, and then I know it goes like maybe more. It's embarrassing. Maybe this is just a shit wine opener. What the heck? Why isn't it going in? Why isn't it working? Maybe breaks my wrist trying to open wine. That would be one hell of a story. What I don't want to do is break the cork. I know you're not supposed to do that. I literally might break my hand doing this. Oh! She don't need no mans to open her wine glass, wine bottle, whatever it's called. Oh, it smells good. It smells very Pinot Grigio. Alright. It's not very cold, so I might have to put some ice cubes in it, but let's do the initial taste test. Alright, she comes out more like dark yellow than orange. Maybe a little bit orange. Alright. This is how real wine taste testers do it. They go, definitely smells like fruity and very sweet. She has some legs on her. All right, here goes nothing. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like kind of sweet, but also tastes kind of dry and a little bit sour. I think that maybe it needs to be a little bit colder. Like, I think it might be a little bit too warm. I'm gonna put ice cubes in this. I know that that is a party foul, and if you're a wine connoisseur, you're probably cringing, but I mean, your girl needs some ice in this, I think. All right, 3 ice cubes. I mean, I'm gonna drink it because, you know, I bought it, and if college taught me one thing is that you never waste alcohol, you just suck it up or find a different way to drink it. So cheers to that. See, it's better when it's iced. I think I didn't like it because it was warm, but it's like a little bit better when it's ice. It's not too sweet. I don't really taste the hints of orange like it said on the display. It's definitely in like an orange color. I don't know what I would compare this to. Like, it wants to be a Pinot Grigio, but also wants to be like a dry, like non-sweet white wine. Probably wouldn't buy it again, but I'm gonna finish it. Not all tonight, but I will eventually. This is what the label looks like again. If you guys have a Trader Joe's wine store near you, or if you want to order online and you want to try it, this is the orange wine. This was like the $10 one. They also had a $35 one, but you already know I was not trying to buy a $35 bottle of wine today, when I could buy 3 for $25. Also, for all my wine drinkers out there that buy like the non-twist cap bottles, like occasionally I'll buy the twist cap bottles. You know what I'm talking about, like the screw cap, whatever it's called. But when I buy the ones that have the corks, I just bought these off of Amazon. They're like stoppers so that the bottle doesn't go bad. This one is Houdini. I bought it off Amazon. I can have it like linked down below. But it just makes sure that your wine doesn't go bad, because there's nothing worse than opening a bottle of wine and like feeling pressured to finish the whole bottle within a few days so it doesn't go bad. So I really like these stoppers because it makes it last longer, and then it's just easy to throw in the fridge. Happy Sunday. Apparently we're in a hurricane warning in New York City, and I'm just confused. Well, actually it's afternoon now. I already said good morning, made a coffee, ate some breakfast. It's like very later on in the day on Sunday. It's like 1 p.m. now, but I've just been laying in bed for the majority of the day. I've been watching vlogs, and what else have I been doing? I've been watching vlogs and doing some schoolwork and stuff. We're actually in like a hurricane warning watch in New York. I think that the hurricane already touched down, and it touched down in Rhode Island, so it completely missed the city, but we were under like a hurricane watch for a minute there. I wasn't even like fully aware of it until last night. This morning is when I like fully became aware of it. I was just like making sure to monitor the weather channel and stuff like that, but like the sources were all over the place. It was saying that New York was potentially gonna like get 3 to 5 feet of flooding, and that it was like a category 1 hurricane and all of this stuff, and then I think it got downgraded to a tropical storm. I don't even know if it ended up really hitting the city. I know that parts of the city are a little bit flooded, or at least the streets are. Where I live, I have been like looking out my window, it's barely even raining, and I really don't think that my part of the city flooded, so I guess that's some good news, and I hope that the worst of it is over. I was just like confused by the situation overall, and I feel like no one was really aware that it was actually happening. I don't know, so it's been a lazy day. I'm not going outside obviously, just because there are still warnings popping up everywhere, and I am a little bit confused on what's going on. So it's a stay inside kind of day. I'll probably clean up my apartment a bit. I am literally just now getting out of bed to brush my teeth, but I had breakfast and coffee a little bit earlier, and I need to put away these clothes because they're still hanging up in my shower to dry. But it's gonna be a chill Sunday. I have a lot of schoolwork to do because I kind of put it off for the entire week. I don't know why I did that. I just wasn't really in the mood to do school, and this is like my last week of this class, but everything is due today, so I really don't have a choice. Like, I actually have to get stuff done today. So that's pretty much what's on the agenda for today. Nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna try to like be semi-productive, even though I do not have any of the motivation to be productive today, if I'm being completely honest. We're gonna make the most out of it. Hurricane day, what more can they expect out of me other than to just like stay in my apartment and, you know, take shelter. So just wanted to say hi because I hadn't formally really like said hi today yet. I just turned on the camera, was confused about the hurricane, and made a coffee. And now here I am. Okay, I've been doing schoolwork, watching some Disney Plus. I rearranged my apartment just a little bit. I am toying around like what it would look like if I rearranged a few things and stuff like that. So I'm like testing a few things out. One of it being I moved my Nespresso machine over to my kitchen counter from this coffee cart because I think that I potentially want to get rid of the coffee cart and open up this space a little bit more and then potentially move this over there. I don't really know. So I wanted to test out what the Nespresso machine was going to look like if it was on my counter and if it was going to be in the way and stuff like that. And I think it looks good. I think it looks like organized. My only issue is that I now have this coffee machine, which I don't want to get rid of because my boyfriend uses this coffee machine a lot. He's not really like a huge fan of the Nespresso flavor. He says that all of the pods taste like espresso, so he likes to use this one, and I think it's good to have because you can put like normal coffee grounds in it and stuff like that. Like I like both machines. I just don't know if I have room to keep them. I would like potentially move this machine onto this and then buy another table to put the wine on. I have no clue. I'm like thinking about things, so I was just like rearranging. Honestly, I'm procrastinating because I need to do some work with Excel for school, and you guys know that that is like my least favorite thing to do. I'm not an Excel stan. I don't like it. I don't think that I'm going to use any of the skills that I've learned so far. Maybe a few of them. That's a lie. That was being really dramatic. I probably will use a few of them, but the stuff that we're doing this week, I will most likely never touch again. I like give mad props to anyone that is like a financial analyst or a data analyst or any of that sort of stuff that works with Excel on a daily basis and their whole job like revolves around Excel, because I think that I would light myself on fire. That is how much I dislike Excel. Excel and I have beef. This is the last assignment for it, and then we're escaping. So I'm procrastinating pretty much is what I'm doing. But I'm gonna get ready to take this Suja Organic Immunity Defense Shot with turmeric and probiotic. I'm scared of it. I feel like I needed some immunity after just like traveling and my knee, and we need some vibes, you know? But I don't want to sniff this. I'm gonna not do that. I bought this in my Amazon Fresh order, which you guys would have seen in, I don't know if you would have seen it. I talked about buying it in a previous vlog, but I don't think I actually showed the grocery haul. But I bought this, and I am scared to take it. I always buy these and then they just sit in my fridge, but I just found it. And I was gonna drink like kombucha after, so we're just gonna double up on the health. We're gonna do a shot of immunity, defense shot, turmeric, and then we're gonna do kombucha. So this is gonna burn. I just know, I feel like I need to get water. All right, we've secured the water bottle. All right, are we ready? Should I plug my nose? Oh, I hate the taste of that. I never like the taste of these, but I always buy them because I feel like I know that they're good for me to a certain extent, but I never enjoy the taste of them. That one didn't burn as much, but I wonder if it's because I plugged my nose and then immediately followed it up with water. I have no clue. It's 4:49 right now. I'm charging my laptop on my kitchen counter because that's the most convenient plug in my apartment. Just, you know, one of the downfalls. It's fine. So I'm charging it on the kitchen counter. I just started watching, what is this called? RuPaul's Drag Race. I've never watched it before, but I've heard good things. My friend Kim watches RuPaul's Drag Race. She really likes it, so I just started on like season 8, episode 1. And I'm watching a little bit of this to see if I could maybe like potentially get into it, if this could be my new show. Once this is my laptop is charged up a little bit, I then need to like really get down on schoolwork because that Excel thing is due at midnight tonight, and I have 2 problems left. And the reason the 2 problems aren't finished is because I was trying to do them all week and they were frustrating me and I couldn't figure it out, so I just gave up. So I'm hoping that this time that I have tonight is going to be enough time to actually tackle them. So that's where I'm at, but I just figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update. I've been also editing this vlog and stuff like that, so I think that I'm going to go ahead and actually end off this video here just because, like I said, I'm going to be doing schoolwork for the rest of the night and you guys don't really care about that, or you don't want to like watch me do schoolwork. And then after that, I'm probably going to make dinner, and it is Sunday, so I have work tomorrow, so I'll prep for that. But because this vlog is like already pretty long and I'm just rambling at this point and I've been stuck in my apartment and there's nothing more interesting going on, I'm going to free you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already and you guys like lifestyle content, you like New York City content, fashion hauls, travel vlogs, stuff like that, make sure to stick around and subscribe down below. I was looking at my analytics the other day and 89% of people that watch my content aren't subscribed. Just saying. So subscribe if you like my content because it really does support my channel. Also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.